So today about to be reacting to what drowning actually feels like. Hey man, there's many ways to die in this world, but drowning probably one of my most feared. One of them. The most feared way is I would not want to be buried alive because that's like psychological torture. With at least drowning is like once you get too much water, you gone. But buried alive, that's psychological. Like you gotta live with that and you gotta suffer. Man, nah.
You're at the
Let's
beach.
see though.
Perfect day. Clear water. You decide to swim out just a little farther than usual, and then you feel it. A rip current. Sudden, violent, pulling you away from shore. You try to swim back,
Excuse me.
but the ocean's stronger. Your arms are getting tired. Your legs feel like concrete. And then you go under.
We're going to run the
See,
country
there's a
until
lot of people that die to drowning, but it's like sometimes it don't be their fault, but a lot of the time, bro, it could be common sense. Like you know not to go too far. You know when your feet stop touching that sand, or you on your tippy toes, you don't need to be out there. But
much time as we
First play, Henry, right, and Derrick Henry into the open field right away.
Oh, hey there. I'm your host. By now, you probably know the deal. Dead guy, coffee, morbid curiosity, blah, blah, blah. Let's skip the pleasantries and talk about drowning. You know what's weird?
yeah.
People think drowning looks like thrashing and screaming. It
Nah,
doesn't.
nah.
It's
That's
quiet,
Yeah.
terrifying. And today,
It's
I'm
like
going to
a
show you
panic.
exactly
It's
why.
like,
What happens in
you try to
those final
scream,
minutes
but you can't
underwater
scream. You got water
isn't
down your
peaceful.
throat.
It's not like falling asleep. It's panic, pain,
Yeah.
and your body fighting a battle it can't win. Let's find out what it feels like when your lungs fill with water.
Ooh.
Okay, you're underwater. And for the first few seconds, you're still in control. You're holding your breath. You know you need air, but your body's cooperating. Your lungs are sealed. You're fighting to get back to the surface. But here's the thing. The average person can hold their breath for about 30 to 90 seconds. Maybe 2 minutes if you're trained.
Really?
After that, your body
I can
stops
hold my
acting
breath for 2 minutes. I'm not trained. I can hold my breath underwater for 2 minutes.
nicely. Your brain needs a constant supply of oxygen. When you hold your breath, carbon dioxide builds up in your blood, and your body hates that. CO2 triggers your breathing
Really?
reflex, that desperate urge to inhale. About 30 seconds in, you feel it, that burning sensation in your chest. Not from lack of oxygen yet, but from too much carbon dioxide. Your diaphragm starts contracting involuntarily. Little spasms. Your body's begging you to breathe.
Bro, please breathe.
Why is this motherfucker not breathing?
Oh no, we're gonna die.
And you're still fighting it.
I
Hey yo,
dare
I'm gonna
you
get an
to let
ad
me
blocker
build
when I
you
get
a
monetized.
completely
Chill,
free
chill. Don't worry about
e-commerce
it, bro. Just
store.
stay down until we come up. No bull.
Because you know that if you breathe underwater, you're done. So you hold on. You keep swimming. You keep fighting. But your body doesn't care
Bro,
what
you
you
gotta
know.
suck to go
It
out
has
this
one
way,
job.
bro.
Get oxygen. And it's about to override your conscious control. 45 seconds. Your vision's starting to blur. Your movements are getting sloppy, uncoordinated. Your brain's oxygen levels are dropping, and cognitive function is going with it. And then you make the mistake. The one everyone makes. You inhale. All right, here's where things get systematic. Think of drowning like a really twisted video game. Except the only way to win is to not play. Let's break this down
What you
level
mean by
by
that,
level.
man?
Level 1. You're underwater, holding your breath, fighting for the surface. This is the maybe I can still make it phase. Your CO2 levels are spiking. Your diaphragm's spasming. Every cell in your body is screaming for oxygen. But you're still conscious, still fighting, still you. Some people make it out at this level. Strong swimmers. Lucky ones. But if you don't, then welcome to level
What
2.
if they can't swim?
Level 2. Your body overrides
level
your
2.
brain,
Duh.
and you inhale. Water rushes into your mouth and nose. Your larynx, that's the gateway to your lungs,
Yeah, don't you choke on the
immediately
water.
goes into spasm. Laryngospasm. It's slamming shut, trying to protect your lungs from drowning. But here's the cruel irony. It's also blocking air. You can't breathe in, can't breathe out. You're choking on nothing. About 10 to 20% of drowning victims die right here. Dry,
What you mean? You
drowning.
choke on
Their
water.
lungs never fill with water. They suffocate because their own body won't let them breathe. But for most people,
What up?
the laryngospasm eventually
No,
breaks.
wait,
And that's when
weirdo.
you hit level 3. Level 3, water floods your lungs, and everything goes sideways. Your lungs are made of
hear
millions of
this?
tiny air sacs called
Do
alveoli.
y'all hear how women put words in y'all
What
mouth?
was it?
Y'all hear that,
Did he
bro?
not just say weird something? What was the last part?
Y'all hear that?
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you, sweetie.
Hold on, let me finish this.
Weird what? Oh, okay.
Always don't want to talk to me now. They want to talk to me. Okay.
Their job?
Talking about
Transfer oxygen from air
talking
into
about
your
weird
bloodstream.
ass. What are
But
you
now they're
talking
full
about?
of water. Salt water, if you're in the
What
ocean.
is she talking? Yo, no, death is not funny, bro. We acting to something about death right now. She darn me off.
Or if you're in a pool. And here's where it gets medically interesting. Salt water is hypertonic, higher salt concentration than your blood. It pulls water out of your bloodstream into your lungs. You're dehydrating while drowning. Fresh water
Really?
is hypotonic, lower salt
So
concentration.
it's different
It gets
types of drowning. That's kind of crazy. Hypertonic solution. Hypotonic.
absorbed into your bloodstream, diluting your blood, and bursting red blood cells. Either way, you're drowning. The
Right.
method's just scientifically different.
Bro, drowning is
Your
drowning,
lungs are
dude.
waterlogged, heavy. You try to breathe, but you're just pulling in more water. Your oxygen saturation drops below 60%. Your brain's starving, and that
My thing
triggers
is,
level.
I'm curious, how long do you think it takes for you to drown? Like, how long do you think it takes for your lungs to fill up with water? Or for you to just choke on holding your breath?
4. Level 4, hypoxia, oxygen deprivation, and your brain starts breaking down. Your cognitive functions collapse. Logic, gone. Memory, fading. You might forget where you are, forget how you got here. Your brain's running on fumes. Some people enter a strange state of confused calm.
Be water, my friend.
They stop fighting, not because they've accepted death, but because their brain literally can't generate panic anymore. The circuits are offline, your vision's tunneling, sounds are distorted. You might hallucinate, see lights, shapes, people who aren't there. Your brain's desperately trying to make sense of the chaos. And then your body moves to level 5. Level 5, your heart's in trouble. Big trouble. Your heart's been working overtime, trying to pump oxygenated blood to your brain. But there is no oxygenated blood. Your heart rate spikes 150 to 160 beats per minute. Then it becomes erratic, skipping beats, fibrillating. Your cardiovascular system is collapsing. Blood pressure's plummeting. Your extremities have been shut down. All remaining blood is being rationed to your brain and heart. And
No,
somewhere
that's
around the
actually
2 to 3
crazy,
minute
bro.
mark underwater, you lose consciousness.
Oh,
Honestly,
so it takes 2 to 3 minutes to pretty much drown. That's kind of crazy, though.
that's a mercy.
That's a lot
Because
of time.
level 6, you don't feel. Level 6, game over. You're unconscious. Your heart's barely beating. Maybe 20 to 30 beats per minute. Your brain's functionally offline. The cerebral cortex, your consciousness, your personality, your memories, it's already gone.
We can't hire
Hey,
you
yo,
right now.
get an ad
but we'll
block
keep
and I
you
get
in mind.
monetized.
We'll
Nah,
keep you
worry
in
about it
mind.
at all.
It's a good day.
What's left is just your brainstem, desperately trying to keep primitive functions running. Your heart stops, cardiac arrest. Your brain has about 3 to 4 minutes before permanent damage.
Bro, who knew that your body did all this when drowning, bro? I'm just thinking that you hold your breath for too long, then you can't hold your breath. The water just, you swallow too much water, and then fill your lungs, then you die. It's so much to it. How do I even get science on this
10
shit?
minutes, you're not coming back.
That's the real
From the
question.
outside, you look peaceful, calm. But that's not peace. That's death. And then it's just silence. Okay, but what does this actually feel like? Let's talk about the subjective experience. Because drowning isn't just biology, it's psychological hell. At first,
Really?
it's pure primal panic. Your entire nervous system floods with adrenaline, fight or flight at maximum. You're clawing at the water, reaching for anything, desperate for air. And drowning is exhausting. You're fighting your own body weight, the current, gravity. Your muscles burn through energy in seconds. You're running on pure survival instinct. When you first inhale water, it's agony, burning. Your throat's on fire. Your lungs feel like they're being shredded. You're choking, convulsing, and there's nothing you can do. Then the confusion sets in. Your brain's oxygen starved. Time distorts. You might see things. Lights, shadows, faces that aren't there. Your brain's misfiring, creating false sensory input. Some people report out-of-body experiences. Watching themselves drown from above. That's dissociation. Your brain detaching
So it's like you
from the
can
horror.
feel, you can see your, like, your body from your soul. That's kind of crazy. That's actually that's legit crazy. That's more so of a psychological trauma right there. But imagine, so what if somebody just intentionally go drown themselves or go drown, just so they can see themselves from the outer side perspective? Ain't that crazy? But they gonna have somebody on standby to resurrect them. But
It's happening. And here's the controversial part. Some survivors describe a moment of peace. Euphoria. That's the endorphins. Your dying brain's last gift. A painkiller for the end. But don't romanticize it. That peace comes after the terror, after the pain, after the fight. Drowning isn't gentle. It's brutal right up until you lose consciousness. Final moments. You're unconscious now. And honestly, this is where the worst is over. For you, anyway. Your heart's failing, barely pumping. Your brain's shutting down region by region. First consciousness, then memory, then motor control, then the brainstem. From the surface, rescue divers might see you, and you look calm, floating. But you're not calm. You're
just
dying.
dead.
Your brain's got maybe minutes
Man, you
before the
still ain't
damage
dead,
becomes
dang.
irreversible. But without oxygen, without circulation, those neurons are dying by the thousands. You don't feel your heart stop, you're already gone. Water has a 100% success rate. So there you have it, drowning. 6 levels, from holding your breath to complete system failure. But here's the good news.
Good news.
Drowning is
Drowning.
survivable if someone gets to you fast. CPR, rescue breathing.
I mean, I feel like we already know that, but it's like I definitely shouldn't be watching this video because I'm going on a cruise in a couple months. But I can swim a little bit. I just can't float. Ain't that backwards? But no, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. I thought that being buried alive was more of a painful way to go out, but this seemed more painful than getting buried alive. But no, I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.